Hi, Danny. How are you? We're just going to wait for a few people. You are first. Yeah, you're first. Right, change. Brittany, hi. We're just going to wait for a few more people to jump on. Stella, how are you going? Before we do the collective. And I'll put a timestamp in below for the collective in case anyone wants to come on or comes on after the live and wants to check it out, because I haven't put like free live tarot readings in there. I'm just going to try a few different things with my title. Although we are doing free tarot, yes, okay, and we are doing cards tonight. But I'm going to just try this because, I always do a collective first, so we'll check that out. And hi magician, how you going? I'm second, Danny. What's the prize? Magician, hi new love, Migu. Marissa, Lord. I think YouTube is sending out a few positive algorithms our way for the live. Okay, so we're going to do a collective, and I'm going to be using, we'll see how we go. I might use some of the oracle cards. Now, the title of today's collective is that Spirit Team says to slow down, you have plenty of time. That's the type of message or the vibe I was getting, thinking about what should I do the collective about, and Spirit saying just slow down. You have time. It wasn't a message for me. It was a message for the collective to slow down. So maybe you're wanting to accelerate the progress, Spirit saying, or accelerate the process of the fact that we've moved into a new timeline. So there's no need to beat yourself up if you're not doing the things you said, but there is if you're procrastinating. Spirit said, yeah, but there is if you're procrastinating. So, hi Freaky J, we can't procrastinate. We need to be very firm with ourselves and disciplined at this time, okay? In regards to goals that we set and prioritize things. I talked about this yesterday. I mean, it doesn't mean to say that we have to completely change everything right now, and expect a lot of ourselves. So this is about baby steps. So this is just a reiteration of yesterday's live, where we talked about baby steps and needing to just like be kind to yourself, and you don't have to change everything like right this second, but a progress towards a positive outcome, a progress towards a positive outcome. Spirit saying, okay. So, for myself, for example, instead of like watching television after work or something, I'm going on lives, and then I'm reading a book instead of, just browsing YouTube or watching television. So that's like a small step that I've made. So you're being asked by Spirit to do that, but also like take your time with it. You don't have to change everything right this second, and slowly you will change your schedule, you will change your patterns, and it will take a little bit of time. So be kind to yourself. Let's look at the main energy today. The main energy, it's the 21st of November. We're nearly into Sagittarius season, which I love. Such a fun time of year. Wow. So this has been coming out like a lot. Hi Venus. I'm just going to hold on, delete that person there. We don't want any spam on our channel. I like how I said our channel because it wouldn't be anything without you guys, right? So the Emperor has come out. This is awesome. And also the Page of Wands. So they go together, and we have the King of Wands. Oh, I just talked about Sagittarius season. So we've got Aries, Sag and Leo energy all here. We don't have the Queen of Wands, but she may come out. You never know, okay? So the Emperor is about standing in your power. I've talked about this the past couple of days. The Emperor has come out like quite a lot. This is about being very disciplined, not only with yourself. You could be someone that others look up to right now, come to for advice. I've been having some discussions with some friends at work about, moving to the 5D and the shift from Pluto in Capricorn into Aquarius, and giving them information that they didn't know, and they were really super interested in it. So, other people, you could be seen as like a spiritual leader or a teacher. But this is about stepping into your own power. Hi, Rhonda. This is about really being serious about this next cycle. And, you know, it's almost like we've wiped the slate clean and we're starting from fresh, like the ground up. But we've learned a lot in the past cycle. So, and I will be going on about this cycle, sorry, for quite, for quite a few, like I'm going to say a couple of weeks at least, because it is really significant. And I don't think a lot of people like understand how significant this is. Okay, if you want more information, there's loads of YouTube videos out there. I'm also like been watching Franco Romero a lot. He was like a near death experience survivor, and well, you know what I mean. And you know, Next Level Soul podcast is really good. So check out some alternative things on YouTube as well, like not necessarily just the generic blanket sort of like tarot readings that I sort of stopped watching a little bit and shifted more towards like what I'm resonating with or what I need to know. So this is all part of the Emperor energy, okay, needing to step it up a little bit, just not, you know, with your life in general, but, you know, and like I said, baby steps, because we do have that page talking about wiping the slate clean, but with things that we consume, things that we watch, okay, things that we listen to. So it's really important that we are cultivating a new vibration in not only like our souls, our minds. Okay, I like how this has come out with the Page of Wands. Don't get too serious right now. It's time to have some fun. Some of you could be going on an adventure, some of you could be like wanting to travel. If you have a new project, like it's a great time to start something right now. We are hitting Mercury retrograde next week, but don't let that deter you. It's a great time to reassess, reaccount for things, Spirit saying. I've never used the reaccount word before, but maybe you're looking back on something and possibly like recounting memories from the past as well. But this is about really having a little bit of fun right now, okay? We'll talk about Mercury retrograde when it happens. It's not here yet, but I think it's next week. I think it's the 25th or I think it's the 25th of November till around the 6th of December. We'll talk about that next week, okay? Some of you could be really happy or proud of yourself. There could be a boss type situation where your supervisor or manager is really happy and excited for a new project for you to do, or very happy that you're doing well in something as well. So if that resonates with you, if you know, if it's to do with work. My nails are dirty. I'm sorry, I did wash my hands. I've just finished work, so you get that. So anyway, apologies. Let's have a look at your focus. What Spirit wants you to focus on? I want that card. Hanged Man, yeah. So Pisces energy, this is very much about like moving slowly, right? Not having to feel that you've got to go at breakneck speed to achieve anything or to start anything or do anything. Get all your ducks in a row, make your list. If you haven't completed any healing for the past cycle, look at that as well. So, you know, it's sort of like we've got a little bit of a reprieve until after Mercury retrograde to then really go steaming ahead, and then obviously into 2025. But this is really nice. Focus on seeing things from different angles. If you want to try start like a passion project and it didn't work before, maybe there's a need to look outside the box. Like, what could I do differently? What people could I contact for support? So there's like, yeah, it could mean a lot of things for us with this Hanged Man energy. But it is a pause and it's really nice. I think we're all feeling a lighter from the energy that's been. I think we are really excited about the new cycle and excited about 2025. Excuse me, I'm just going to get some water. And so we should be, okay, because it's going to bring a lot of exciting changes. A lot of passion, creativity, and clarity as well. I'm actually seeing like Swords energy, like type of like Ace of Swords energy in my mind. So let's, oh, and we have Sag energy at the bottom of the deck. So Sagittarius season is going to be a great time. Lots of fun, lots of excitement, lots of passion, lots of intimacy for some. Okay, so that's just Spirit just reiterating the excitement of Sag season that's coming up, which is one of my favorite seasons. And Aries is another one of my favourite seasons. Actually, all the fire energies. Spirit's advice is do what makes you happy, okay? We've had enough of possibly kowtowing, I'm hearing, to other people's wishes. You know, people have walked all over us. We have let them. We've not set boundaries up, okay? And that's probably because we're kind and we're caring and we want other people to be happy. But what were we sacrificing? It is time. Spirit's advising us right now, and it could be just like, well, not just for this week, but you know, moving forward, to really put yourself first. Consider other people's feelings and needs, but put yourself first, okay? Hi, peace, how are you? I'm rounding up, everyone's on the list that is here, apart from the person that I deleted. Okay, let's have a look at what you need to know the most. Wow, look at that Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, beautiful. Oh, wow. Some of you could be, you know, if you are in a relationship or you are engaged, there could be marriage coming up. There could be celebrations coming up around the festive season. There could be exciting news coming in. I do feel like a lot of like chariot type of energy where we want to like power ahead, but just remember what Spirit said, like we need to slow down, we've got plenty of time, and Mercury retrograde will give us that time. What does the collective need to know the most? Five of Swords. It came out in the reverse, so I'm just going to acknowledge that, but let's pull one more card on that. Don't get caught up in any drama right now. This is what you need to know the most. Some people will be really resisting moving forward from the old cycle. Some people who I like to now call like non-players, if anyone's seen the movie Free Guy, and don't understand like the concept of astrology or actually what's going on and how the energy is shifting. They may be feeling something, but they may not be able to put it into words. So I think what we need to know the most is we need to be, yes, empathetic with people, put yourself first, but have this understanding that not everyone is meant to awaken or ascend in this human story, okay? And we need to understand that if anyone comes to us with like conflict or making, you know, an issue, especially verbally, or trying to affect your mental, to ensure that you are protecting your energy, okay? We've got the Ten of Swords as well, right? This is what you need to know the most. There is the time of conflict is finishing, okay? It may be almost feeling too good to be true, this energy, like, are we really moving into this timeline? Do I really feel like this? If people are coming at you with conflict, it's time to stand in your emperor power, right? And really put a stop to other people trying to infiltrate your energy right now. Especially those who haven't moved into this new timeline or don't possibly understand it even, okay? So let's have a look at one more card for an overall conclusion to this, apart from what we don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. One more card, Spirit, please. I'd love to see like an ace or the Fool or something here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles is nice. So a lot more balance coming in. Giving to people, I've talked about this week, who are conducive with your energy, who deserve your time, who deserve your energy, okay? And possibly, you know, deserve your resources. That could be finances as well. It's a time for sharing and caring and giving. It's Care Bear time, okay? But it will make you think twice from now on who you are sharing your time and energy with, because those who are Ten of Wands burdening you or have been, or trying to hide things, being deceitful or take from you, we're actually really aware of this now. We're going to be more and more aware of this. The Ace of Swords isn't too far from the bottom of the deck there. Okay, we're going to start from Danny, okay? I'm going to be doing readings very similar to what I did last night. So the list is long, like I always say. If you want to donate, it's $5. It's US dollars. It's just like a cup of coffee. If you want to like donate, you will be next. Danny is first. So you can have a think about that. And I'm going to start drawing Danny's cards. Okay. I'm going to keep resetting the feed because sometimes, like, I'm pretty sure people are talking and I can't actually see what people are saying. Yeah, that's true. That's just like what I said. Okay. So, peace, Noxie, hi, Monique, hello, and Venus is added already. Okay, so Danny, general messages, what you should be focusing on right now. Noxie, you're on the list. And everyone's on the list, okay? Spirit, what should Danny be focusing on right now? I don't think, did I get to you yesterday? I'm pretty sure I did. All right, let's have a look. We just had the full moon in Taurus, and we had Pluto move into Aquarius at the same time. We've been in Scorpio season, which is nearly ending. So it has been like, which is about death and rebirth, right? So it's been like a crazy 3-4 weeks, right? Really insane. Like it's been the toughest Scorpio season I've had for a while. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, it's been hard. Okay, Danny, thanks. All right, let's have a look. This is really unusual because I'm pretty sure that these 3 colours came out yesterday, not for you, maybe for someone else anyway. And they're very block colours, okay? So when these cards come out, I do talk about chakras you should be focusing on, which is your sacral, your heart chakra, and your crown and third eye chakra. So connecting with spirit from a heartfelt space. And there's a lot of passion here that you have within you. Okay, let's see what else we have. I don't really want to start the reading till I've pulled all the cards. Whoa, okay, well those 2 wanted to come out, didn't they? So we'll put those there. I was only going to get 1, but we've got 2. And then we'll just get 1 of these then, which are a new deck called The Seasons of the Witch. And they're really, really pretty. They're really nice cards. And they're really nice to shuffle. So I don't want to shuffle them like I would usually do, because I don't want to destroy the metallic on the edges. Okay. It's too many, Spirit. Okay, that's the one. Okay. I'm getting quite like a heavy energy with you, Danny, that things are a little bit weighing on your chest or feeling very difficult, or have felt very difficult, okay? Any sort of like meditation, and I say this to everyone, but it is true, and I know it sounds like a blanket statement, but it is what it is, as far as, you know, you can't say any more than what it is, meditation, okay? So any sort of meditation would be really good for you right now, and to focus on those 3 areas, wear those certain colors, yeah, if you can, blues, or, you know, purples, violets, greens, and like orange colors. And you know, there's something about water for you as well. I know you're in Barbados, and water's probably something that you just take maybe for granted and you see all the time, but you know, going to the beach, and I just see you. So I see you on the beach actually, and I see you with like a long, like a white chiffon sarong or skirt. So I don't know if you've got anything like that, and you're on your own and you're sort of walking in the water, like on the water's edge. Okay, so you don't even have to meditate for 20 minutes, Danny. It's almost like you have to be mindful that you're meditating. You have to be mindful that you're present, because meditation is all about being in the present moment. So even sometimes when you're having, um, you're doing the dishes, or you're doing something that's, well, I find that soothing, but something soothing, doing the gardening, standing on the beach, sitting down, just like being present is meditation with it, like in itself. Okay. So Spirit's saying to go within here. So I'm going to clarify this. Go within. There's something, and the sacral chakra energy, before I keep shuffling, is the color orange, okay? And underneath it, and is about creativity, right? Is surrender to creativity. There's something that you possibly need to do, or Spirit wants you to do, that's creative. I know you do your oils, and that is partly business as well. I mean, is there anything creative that you really enjoy doing? Spirit's saying to let your imagination run wild a little bit with this. There may be something new that you've wanted to do or try. There may be something very old from the past that you've put down and you want to pick up again. So you need to stay open to any creative ideas that may be coming in, okay? Photography may be something for you. Something to do with, yeah, definitely like pictures or art in some sort of sense. So I don't know what that may be, okay? But you may know what that is. It may be like a dream that you can turn into a business, or a side business, or something that you just really love to do. It doesn't have to turn into a business, but it's going to help you to solve any problems that come up. Because with creativity, for example, if you have an issue or a problem that you're trying to solve in your mind, and we've got to get out of our minds, guys, because being in Aquarius season does not mean it's, well, it is like mental, but it's on a higher level, okay? Higher level of awakening, ascension, and higher learning, okay? It's not just about our mind, because our mind is our worst enemy and our worst, and can be our best friend. We need to learn to still it. So if your mind is overstimulated, Danny, doing something like painting or colouring or drawing or photography is really going to, or whatever you want to do, is really like going to redirect your energy, okay? If that makes sense. And because the middle card says be calm and keep going, I do feel that there's something that is perturbing you, annoying you, frustrating you, or something you can't solve right now, okay? And the third card is trust in the wise spirits and your prayers will be answered. So there's a need to have faith here, trust in your guides, your angels, to protect you as well. And that if you pray, that eventually, and not in your timing, but eventually your prayers will be answered and things will turn out the way they're supposed to. And it can be very different to our own ego's time, okay? So keep calm, go and do, go into your heart space, try and stay out of your head, okay? And really surrender to creativity. Under the blue, I love how the orange and the creativity are together, and then you have the blue, or the crown chakra as well here, which is intuition, and under that is the blue card. So these have really come out perfectly. There's something here, I wanted to say it before, but I'm going to say it. Could be something to do with photography or modeling or something like that. Or you may be very just interested in photography or modeling. Not modeling clay, I mean like literal fashion modeling, okay? That could be something you've started to be interested in, or fashion in a sense. Tune into your inner voice, be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that can come through and guide you, okay? Thank you, Marissa. I appreciate that, okay? Oh my goodness, my living situation. Your cousin, oh my goodness. Now, this is something that is coming out a lot. I've heard this twice on YouTube. I had an instance myself when I was at Subway, but I'm not going to go on about that. And then you. So, spiritual attack. We weren't just under the people I know on YouTube. There's a couple of people who this has happened to. It's now happened to you. And it nearly happened to me, but it didn't happen, okay? And I'm very sorry that that's happened to you. But spiritual attack can be literal physical spiritual attack. So yeah, that is super unfortunate. Like, yeah, my walk. So this is, I want to also take photos and always, I want to take photos and always walk on the runway at home and practice my walk. Cool. Okay. So there's something there because with the eye, that just reminded me because I felt I saw this modeling thing here, especially with the mirror. Okay. And I got photography as well. We also have, this is a celebratory invitation to the possibilities gifted when you reach beyond yourself. So something definitely new that you need to try. That's fruit wine, it's called. So number 10. We also have 48, 12, 3, 10. So two tens here. We have 10, 10. So a lot of synchronicities here, and number 33 and 6. Okay, let's do some cards. I'm always asked if I'm a model. Oh, that's nice. Very, what's the word? That's very nice to hear, I suppose. Okay. What's this go within? Yeah. I feel this is a lot to do with your creativity and learning something new. To be honest, I don't feel like this, whatever this is, this new creative thing that you're going to be doing, that you've literally done before. Because it can be something from the past, but I feel it's super new. So just go for it, okay? I would just go for it. We have be calm and keep going. So I suppose whatever's going on with you with the pressing of the charges, Spirit is just saying, like, just stay calm, go back always to your heart chakra, keep yourself safe as well. But refocus your attention, your direction and your mental, especially to creativity. And when your mind is getting the better of you, definitely focus on something else, because there's so many new opportunities here. The world is here, okay? So there's lots of new opportunities being shown, being prepared for you by your spirit team, I'm hearing as well. And we've got trust in the wise spirits, and your prayers will be answered. Surrender to your intuition. You have the power inside yourself, Danny. You are highly intuitive, and you already know, like, what is good for you, what is bad for you, who is good and bad for you, what, environments that are good and bad for you. And Spirit saying to really trust yourself and trust and have faith, yeah? I'd love to see like something like the High Priestess, but we have the Empress. So this is really nice. This is Divine Feminine. This is putting yourself first. If you didn't see the collective, go back and check that out. But this is like the, feminine to the Emperor, which also came out in the collective. And there's a lot of growth here for you. There's a lot of fertility and abundance, energetically speaking, and possibly even financially speaking. So this is about standing your ground as well, putting your boundaries up, what you will and what you will not put up with. Okay, Marissa, post your question. We're going to do the cards in the same way, Marissa. Okay. Oh, that's really good, Danny. And that signifies the end of, pretty sure the end of March into April. Yeah, after Pisces season, right? Hi, Viva. I'm not sure if I'll get to you though, because I have a lot of people on my list. But if anyone wants to donate, you can do so. You can jump the queue. You know what to do. It's $5 and my PayPal's in the description. Okay, so if you want to go do that, I appreciate the donation, and you will be next. Marissa, I'm going to start pulling your cards. And please, guys, do not ask the same questions as you did yesterday or the day before, because you're going to get the same answers and then you'll be wasting your question. Okay? Okay, thanks, Danny. One or two cards for this. Sorry, for Marissa, for this reading. Oh, nice. So, very similar cards are coming out. I haven't had this one before, though, in the end. All right. I will show the cards to the camera where I need to. We have the number 26, 8, another 8 for you. 31 and 4. We also have 1 and 32 and 5. Okay. All right. So while you're writing your question, I'm just going to tune into these cards. Okay, so I've got like a few messages already in regards to these cards. I was just writing them down because I don't want to forget anything, okay? All right, first of all, Marissa, I've just got this feeling, whatever question you're asking, I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to move ahead with the reading, okay? There's a need for you to trust yourself more. It's been a very big year for everyone, but 2024, which was the year of 8, was all about healing. And I think you did a lot of that. Now, I'm going to reiterate what I said over the past couple of days, and I'm going to keep saying it, that I don't like to use certain sayings like twin flame and healing and manifestation without really truly explaining what that means and how to heal, because we hear it all the time on YouTube. Oh, you know, you have to heal. Okay, well, what does that mean, right? So I will be putting out videos in the near future about healing. There'll be almost workshop type videos as well, because it's not an overnight process. So there is something here about healing the past to be able to move forward tomorrow and the next day and the next day, to be able to and live in the present moment where we are as fully healed as we can be. I think we're always on a soul journey of constantly having to work on ourselves and heal anyway, okay? And anyone says that they're not is either lying or they just don't understand what healing means, okay? So healing is about looking at all areas of your life, breaking it down and seeing what you can change, what you want to fix, what you want to get rid of, whether it be people, work, situations, environments, okay? So that's in a nutshell what healing is, but it's so much more than that, okay? So there's something here. Let me just refresh my feed because I can't see your question and I'm not sure whether you've wrote it or not. Oh yes, you must have. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so I don't know how long it is since she spoke to this person, but we'll get to that question in a second. Spirit wants to know that you're on the right path. You may have a lot of people around you, though, that are not spiritual. They are a bit like following the crowd, and you're very different, all right, here. So I feel like you're like a big fish in a small pond. You are limiting yourself. I feel you're limiting yourself possibly with what you do on a daily, possibly with friendships. And Spirit wants you to open your mind more and be more expansive, because there's a lot of expansion that you could have in your life. There's a lot more that could come through for you, what that you could do if you open up to it, if you open your mind to it. And be the very best version of yourself, and to start today. You could be looking on a general level at like a healthy eating plan, a fitness, a health regime, anything to do with aesthetics, hair, nails, makeup, things like that. You know, you may be really wanting to have a glow up, so that's really positive. All right, but on a more spiritual level, there's something here about you needing to expand on an energetic level. Okay, Shrishti, hi. Okay, so where were my notes? So there's a need here for you to trust yourself more. You're not like the rest, but you need to acknowledge it. I don't think you acknowledge it as much as you should. And it's possibly that you're just still going through the process of becoming from 3D to 4D, which is fine. Okay. You are on the right path in your life. You are still going through the past healing processes to be able to move forward, and you are wanting to be the best version of yourself. So I feel that these are all things you want to do or want to be like, and it could have something to do with Alshorn and the situation with them as well. And I'm not going to say whether I would never say you should leave a job or you should leave a person. I'm not, you have to use your own, you have to deliberate that for yourself, basically. I'm not that kind of tarot reader that's going to say, oh, you should do this. Or, maybe I used to be that person, but I'm not anymore as I'm growing spiritually. We all need to be accountable for our own actions, and we need to be accountable for our own growth. And if you want to be with a person, or if you guys want to be together, it's going to be work. It's never not going to be work. It always will be, okay? And you always have to work on a relationship. It's not going to be rainbows and unicorns on a constant basis. There is ebbs and flows and ups and downs, and that is how we grow and learn. And if then you're still together, then that's great. If this person is mad at you for whatever, it's on him to forgive. It's on him to change and understand that, whatever he was mad at you about, and you want to be back with him, you want to contact, I don't know if you want him to contact you or not, but for the relationship to be successful, you both have to also work at it. So he has to too. And if he's not in that soul journey where he's at that stage, he wants to forgive and learn and move forward and work on things with you, there's nothing you can do about that. That's why twin flames sometimes don't always end up together in their lifetimes, because another person won't do the work, or they're not in, it's just not that timeline. So it's very complicated, right? Okay, you are on the right path with the changes that are happening in your life. This is a really interesting and a deep card. It's the scavenger hunt. What you thought was hidden is hiding in plain sight. So this is like not being able to see the wood for the trees. There's something that is hidden within you that you can't see, right? Something is in you that is hidden that you can't see. So just you sit with that, and needing to be, I think it's success, because we have here the surrendering to success. There's a new road that you're taking. When I read questions like yours, to me it's white noise, all right? To me it is, you've got a person who doesn't want to forgive you. You've got a person that's believing other people instead of you. So that is a red flag right there, to be able to sit back and say, well, why doesn't that person trust me enough to not have believed me and other people? I think there's a lot, like I said at the beginning, because I wrote down, if you can see this, when I was channeling people, okay, I think there's a lot of people, and I didn't even read your question till then, okay, but I want to say what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it, okay? And the reason is because you still have to, like I said before, there is a feeling here of you still having to learn a lot spiritually, without me being condescending, okay? To be the best version of yourself in a spiritual sense, to understand that it doesn't matter, okay? That it doesn't matter what he does or what he did, that you can look after yourself right now in the present moment, that you can look after your child right now in the present moment. I hope this is making sense, okay? It doesn't matter whether he lied or whether he listened to other people. It doesn't matter, because if you're present in yourself and you're happy in yourself and with your child and you're looking after them, it doesn't matter, right? And that's what I'm trying to say, that you haven't got to that point on a mental level where you can say, it doesn't matter, I don't care, because I'm okay and I'm doing my soul work and I'm doing my spiritual journey and I'm supporting my son and I'm doing everything that I can do to be the best version of yourself. All right, so it doesn't matter, Marissa. Right, we have the number 1, which talks about magician energy, right? This is about bike ride, it says. It is in the stillness and presence of the journey that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be. So being present in your day-to-day with your son and with the other things that you have and the other people and family, whatever in your life, you will find out exactly where you need to be, whether it's with this person or not, okay? Just like I said, okay? And I try not to read the captions on the cards until I'm channeling and saying what I need to say. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. There's no doubt that this person was a soulmate that was supposed to be in your life. A karmic soulmate, possibly, for a reason. Okay. But they need to be emotionally open, and they need to be more open and transparent and illuminative with their emotions towards you, which they're not right now. And no one can do this for them. They have to do it for them and for you or for their child. You cannot do it for them. We cannot go on other people's healing journeys for us. And this is why, like I said, it doesn't matter. It matters what he does. He needs to know it matters for what he does for his relationship with his child, okay? So as far as, you know, you want me to get into his energy, this is like him needing to make, he's very unclear with the decisions he's making right now in his life, possibly not wanting to be emotional with, you know, but there is like this judgment, like the judgment card has come out so often this, you know, in this last month's period, because we are going through a rebirth. So he is going through his own rebirth. You are going through yours. And we all are individually going through, and wherever we are in our spiritual timeline is how well we can handle it, right? It's how well we can handle it. So he may not be handling this change that's going on energetically very well. He may not even understand what it is. Libran energy is wanting to come out there. Okay. 6 of Wands is here, which is nice. I do feel communication will be incoming. It's a very similar question that you asked yesterday. And I'm possibly like repeating what I'm saying to you from yesterday. You've got, I can't remember because I read for so many people, but you've got the Death card here. Scorpio season. This is like possibly someone wanting, you know, him wanting to come in and apologize, wanting to make things right here. Okay, wanting to move forward on a new path with you, or at least with the relationship that he has a good one with his son. I feel a page energy coming out. I feel like immaturity in some sort of way from on his side of things, okay? Yeah, all right. So there is a need for you to set some boundaries. I've said this, I can remember now, I did basic, yeah, but I know you asked for general, but I know that there's something here that came out in regards to very similar messages, okay? you need to set your boundaries with this relationship. The lovers does not mean you're romantically involved, and it doesn't mean you're going to be, okay? But there is a great mountain between you here, as you can see, okay? And it can be like with your communication, and it can be with like the fact that you possibly are still attracted to each other as well, okay? But there's a need to set boundaries for this person. Will he come back in? Yes. Will you be able to have a new beginning on a new page with the boundaries that you set? Yeah, because you got the Fool, okay? But it's how you communicate. I'm pretty sure I said that to you yesterday. It's how you communicate. Or even, not even yesterday. It may have been the day before, Marissa, but yeah. Okay. Brittany, if you're there, post your question. So I think that that is like quite a long reading to just sum up what's happening, okay? Right. Sana Tani, I'll put you on the list, Sana Tani. Okay. Brittany, post your question. Thank you, Marissa. Okay, Stella. Divi, you are on the list, but I haven't got, well, I don't think Danny's writing a list, but that's okay. Because I've got you on the list, but you're like, I probably won't get to you today, to be honest. Yes, Shrishti, yes you are, but I probably won't be able to get to you today unless you donate. If you do, let Danny know, or just let me know. Stella Maria. We've got Emily as well. Not Emily Shaw, just an Emily. Okay. Thanks, Danny. Okay, Emily will post your question. I have to put Brittany and Stella at the end of the list, so they probably won't have their readings, but you know, we can't wait for others. I made a presentation for my boyfriend, so how for an event, may I ask what his thoughts are? Will his friends also like it? I'm not answering the question, will his friends like it? I'm not answering that question, okay? So I'll answer the question about him, but not what his friends like. He cares what his friends like, okay? Sorry, I'm just being very cutthroat with questions right now because some questions are so irrelative to the whole, you know, if you're online and you're asking a tarot question, I'm sorry, but like with what's going on in astrology and just like what do you need the most right now to heal? What do you need to know the most? Like, what do you need generally to know from your guides? That is the sort of questions I want to hear, okay? But we'll go into this, which is, yeah. Okay. Why don't you ask what his thoughts are about it? If he's your boyfriend, why wouldn't you ask him what he thinks about it? Or don't you trust his reply? Okay. So, strength. There's something here possibly about being more or being able to be more open, Emily, with him. Because if you wanted to know what he felt, then you would ask him. And then his answer you would trust. Okay. Sorry, Brittany. You missed your turn. Okay. We have Libran energy. So that's really good. It's very balanced energy. We have Scorpio. So we have really big energy. So there's something about him being successful in something here. Could be to do with, I'm just getting scholarships. I don't know whether he recently got a scholarship or he's wanting a scholarship or something like that. Okay. I'm getting the word stoic, which I heard before from my friend Robin. There's something here about being stoic. So he could be, have a look what that means online. S-T-O-T-I-C. Is S-T-O-I-C, stoic. Okay, he's very grateful. He's very appreciative, okay, Emily, all right? And he is very proud in a sense as well here, Emily, okay? All right. That's that question. Amen, if you're there, post your question. Brittany, I'm sorry you missed your turn. I'm going through the list. 1010 on the screen. Yeah, if you guys want your reading, you need to be on here, please, so that I can do your reading. And when I call the names, they can, you know, unless obviously you're working or something. It is a Thursday morning after all. Divi, you're way down the list. Amen, Kimberly. Danny's probably laughing in the, oh, there you are. Have you got like a workout? Have you got like a gym in your house, or do you go out to go to the gym? What do you do, Danny? Danny baby. Kimberly, post your question. All right, Kimberly, let's do your reading. Okay, general. What does Kimberly need to know? I don't have all my cards, obviously, here. There's so many, like, that I'd like to pull on, but I can't because I don't have them, so. Ooh, I like this. This embracing, seize the day, Spirit just said to me. Okay. Wow. These are so synchronistic, these cards. No, I'm just going to wait for a card to come out. I'm pulling them from the deck, but they're not resonating with me. Okay, that's the one, yeah. There's a need here for you to have more trust in yourself on something that's going on in your life. This is coming out a lot as well. If you didn't see the collective, it was like Spirit saying, your spirit team saying to slow down. You don't have to run into this news cycle and complete everything you have got your mind on. You've got time, okay? Sorry, Armand, you missed your turn. Jane Fonda, yeah. Okay, Kimberly. There may be someone in your life either coming up, Kimberly, or this is either coming up, Kimberly. Hold on a second. Or this is happening right now. All right. That it's just like, oh, really, this again? Or there's a problem that's come up, either for you or for someone else, but I feel it's somebody else. And you're sort of resenting the fact that you have to do something for someone else or be there for someone at this time, when you're really just wanting to jump into moving forward, basically. Jump into moving forward. I actually see you, you know when there's like stepping stones across the stream and you jump from one to the other to avoid getting your feet wet, to avoid the water. It's like you're on your way over that stream, and then all of a sudden like a torrent comes and all your feet get wet, you lose your footing and you have to start back from the beginning again. So that's what I'm seeing. So I don't know whether that's happening to you or someone's affecting you, right? Interesting. Okay. So you may have some resentment. Don't let any failures, or as you see them, okay, that are happening to you right now, or any stalls because other people are stalling something, and it could be anything, but you know what this is, okay? There's so much more to you than you think, so don't let things dishearten you right now. The first card we have, it is time to move forward, okay, and to embrace the new beginning, okay? You have the light in you can lead the way, and to try and let any resentment you have go, and just understand that it's a life lesson that you're learning, but it will be ending soon, that lesson, and you can move forward. Be interesting to see what cards we have to clarify these ones. And to forgive others, right? So there's something here about a lesson that you still have to learn in forgiveness, right? Okay. And to keep moving forward. So we've got move forward twice in your reading, the words move forward together. Keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. The light in you can lead the way to the new beginning, okay? So just see whatever stalling is happening is for your benefit, to learn the life lesson, to forgive, and then you can close the chapter and you can move forward, right? So we have Mercury retrograde starting on the 25th of November till I think it's the 6th of December. It's for a couple of weeks. It's always like 2-3 weeks. So we can, things won't really start to move forward with Pluto in Aquarius in the new 20-year cycle until probably after Mercury retrograde. Use this time to work on that letting go of resentments, either it's to parents. I'm getting something about friends or parents, or possibly a specific masculine, but we can clarify this, okay? And usually your readings are super spiritual, so it's nice to have a reading that's a little bit out of the box, okay, if that makes sense. Allow your roots to dive in the depths. Your spirit calls for grounding. So this is about having some sort of grounding ritual that you can do. And you don't have to be outside in grass or in the sand or whatever. It's connecting to Mother Gaia, connecting to the earth, and to ground yourself before you get up in the morning and move forward, okay? Because the changes that are coming about are going to enforce you, I'm hearing, to move forward, but grounding is going to make it simpler or easier for you, okay? So getting grounded with the changes that are coming up are going to make it easier for you. So do grounding rituals. Work on your forgiveness to others. See it as a life lesson again, because this is coming up again and again, because this says life lessons again at the bottom. And these are all very third eye, crown chakra colours, as well as blue. So your communication and connecting with your guides to help you, show you the light in yourself, that you can get yourself out of this feeling of resentment and not unforgiveness towards another or others. Or even, it can even go back to your childhood, because we have the word roots here in this card too. In this card, and it's the number 17, which breaks down to an 8, which is not only star energy, but it's also the strength energy as well, right? And it is the year of 2024, which we're still in, just. That is also the number 8, okay? So we have 2 here. The soft petal felt upon your flesh is ready to release her thorns. So there is some sort of life lesson you're learning here, or is coming in regards to a possible person that you're close to romantically, a family member, or a friendship, okay, where you're just going to have to possibly support them, or you're learning the life lesson. Okay, so that's just reinforcing what I said. And then slow, intentional, delicious interweaving with life. And the whole collective was about being slow or slowing down. Holds more magic than you think. So slowly does it, okay? You don't have to rush into anything right now. Just slowly work and continue to work on healing. Don't feel disappointed or angry that you've walked into this new 20-year cycle and things aren't changing as rapidly as you want to, okay? I'm just going to clarify this. The light in you can lead the way with it's time to move forward here. The light in you can lead the way. So you have the very essence of you, which is part of the, excuse me, book, The Power of Now, which I'm reading by Eckhart Tolle. If you can get that book, guys, get it and start reading it and take your time reading it. He actually puts like little, it looks like musical clefs where it's a sign to stop and pause and really take in what he's talked about. And so it's about the essence of you and the fact that you have the power of this present moment to lead yourself in the direction on a second by second basis to move forward, okay? Venus, post your question, please. It's time to move forward. The light in you can lead the way. Why is this here, Spirit? Show me what this is about. Ten of Swords. Yeah. I just talked about Mercury retrograde, and this completely depicts Mercury retrograde, the Hanged Man. It is in the upright. This is a pause. This is about seeing things from another's perspective and needing to change possibly not only the way we think, but the way we speak, and to put that to bed. Now, the light in you can lead the way. This is the light, the sunrise after the ending, the difficult times. And I love the Ten of Swords because it's the last 10 in the swords, right? You've gone from the Ace of Swords all the way through, which is the most difficult of all the elements, okay? Because it is the mental, which is the most difficult, because we have to distinguish between the human brain and the essence of us within the brain, okay? Bear with me, okay? So the light in you can lead the way. There is a need for you to change the way you think here and to accept that sometimes we need to just forgive because others cannot change, and that we have to bear the thorn, right, in our side, with that roses card there, and that you have the capacity and the ability to do this, and right now to reflect upon how you can move forward while still possibly having and working on the resentment, okay? Working on any resentments or needing to forgive. It is very complex. It's very complicated. It's not like the mind is, I'm talking about. So we need to get out of it as much as possible. King of Pentacles is here, so just reminding you to get grounded. And it will really support and help you to move forward, okay, with anything. And to come from things from a place of love. So this is you stepping into masculine energy, which is about action and moving forward, like Emperor type energy. So Spirit's asking you to step into your masculine right now. And get serious about where you are moving forward to. So check out the collective. I don't think you are on when that was on, okay? To your Ten of Pentacles, yes, yes. So this is abundance in everything, inside and out, okay? what I mean is inside yourself, and externally what you bring to others as well. And like I said, in the collective, go slowly. You don't have to rush this moving forward, but you have to avoid others' conflict and competition and other people. I just feel that there's someone trying to hold you back, and it could be a masculine, or there could be some masculines in your life. You've got two masculine energies. I did pick this up as being part of your energy, but there could be a masculine. I think I said it within the reading. Okay, so that's what you need to know at the moment, which is quite a lot, right? Okay. Hi Joe, how you going? Okay, Venus. Okay, Venus. Okay, it's a very direct question, but I'm not going to answer it in the way that you may expect me to answer it. I would never tell anyone to leave their job or a relationship, okay? The way I'm doing the cards is to show you what Spirit's focus and advice is for you right now in relation to your career. So I can do the cards, you can relate it to your career. We'll relate it to your career, all right? And your current job, and what you possibly can do to support and help yourself within your current job at this time. You have the same card as the previous person here. So you have the number 4, the number 5, which is nice because that's progression, progressive numbers. You have a lot of green and blue, so heart chakra and throat chakra energy here as well. 2 cards. I just want one, Spirit, please. There's something here about you helping other people, even though you may not want to hear that. I'm feeling, but we're just going to keep pulling the cards as far as like people within your current workplace. So who in your current job could possibly need some sort of support at this time? And I know we're talking about you possibly wanting to leave in the spring, and what would be available for you then, I'm guessing. But we will look at that, okay, because you know that is your question and what Spirit wants to let you know about that. But there's something here currently where you can help and support someone in the workplace, in the job that you're in. So I don't know if this is making sense to you. Let me know if it is. Okay. The horse spirit is coming out a lot for people, a lot. Oh, you have bike riding in exactly the same spot as the other person, whoever that was, okay? Oh my God, I love this because that is just what I was talking about, okay? And we're going to bring a surrender card out here. So I hope this is helping, I hope this is resonating, Venus, let me know. Right. 2 cards, I want just one. I want just one. We've got to get this right. I'm not just going to take any card, Spirit. That's the one, okay. Okay, so number 4, 5 and 7 and 16 are here, as well as 1 and 18 and 9. So any of those numbers may be significant. Like I said before, there is a helping hand that, I'm just going to refresh my feed just in case, because sometimes it just does something. No, all good. So there's something here about a helping hand, and like you have something that you can help and share with other people. You could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, and a lot of the reason, and that's, I'm talking about sun signs here, or north node. This is about being a service to others, possibly where you are at this point, okay? It doesn't mean to say that you're going to do this forever, and it may mean that you will leave your job and go to a new one. But at this point, when we're all living right now in the present, and this day is about helping someone around you, because you also have be like your spirit guide. So what does your spirit guide do? Your spirit guide guides you and helps you to move forward in the right direction. And you can be some sort of guide or mentor to another person, okay, where you are right now. Like I said, it doesn't mean to say that you won't move jobs or change in the spring or later than that, whenever. But where you are presently, there's a reason why you're there. And a big part of it is to do with helping another person or other people. Now, this can be training, this could be meeting a friend and helping them emotionally. There's a reason. No, I don't believe there's a reason for every single thing that happens to us or that we do, but you may do. But for this situation, there's someone in your workplace right now that possibly needs your support. Hi, Clean Music Love. I haven't seen you for a while. Okay. And to embrace this gift that you have, that you can help another. Because every time I see this card, it's like being able to embrace a situation. So whether you like being at the place or not, the reason you're there right now in this present moment is to help another person. Okay, let me know if this is resonating, Venus. Okay, now the horse spirit is beautiful. This says unsure of how to break out of your cage. So you may feel like you're caged, like you're a caged bird in the job that you're in. Okay, spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. So I do feel that you will liberate yourself from where you are, but while you are where you are, there's something about you possibly liberating another, because that's what I'm getting here. So there's something about sharing your gift of healing. I hope this makes sense. Then we have bike ride, okay, and it is in the stillness. And I love this card because this is like the magician energy, right? It's the first, well, it's the second card. I'm not going to go into that. That's tarot. This is an oracle card. This is about the stillness and presence of the journey, which I just talked about before, that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be. I feel like you have a mission to fulfill and complete in regards to helping another where you are currently, until you can then break free of this cage and liberate yourself. Okay, so if that makes sense, I hope it makes sense. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance, and it will make you feel abundant, possibly giving your help to another. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. There's something about surrendering scarcity. So that's like, I don't have, I can't do, or you may be helping another person if they're feeling like this, where you are. Okay. So we're really breaking this right down, Venus, here, which is what we really need to do. Okay. I'm just trying to find you. Okay. Oh, and the bottom of the deck, which I wanted to mention, although it didn't come out, says, here in the unknown, you will find the essence of who you really are and what magic awaits. There's something that you may be helping another, but then you may realize a gift that you have, which is part magic of who you really are and why, what part of your, like, why you're here, what part of your life here is to do with sharing the gift of empathy, the gift of healing, whatever it is, right? Because we're talking about your workplace, so this is all tying together. Look at this. We have the Page of Pentacles. I feel that this is another person. I also feel that this is you will have liberation and find something new, something that you will find exciting. But there's something here about training another person or giving someone support as well. It's a bit of a two-pronged message, okay? It's time to move forward. Look at this, the Three of Swords. I just feel this is not your energy. I feel that this is someone that really needs, or you could give support to. Like, don't get too caught up in your mental, in your head, about the fact that you possibly don't want to be where you are. Don't get confused. There could be someone who is going through some emotionally difficult times, either a friend you have at work or someone new that comes into the workplace that you really gel with and resonate with, and you can help them in some way. It's reiterating the same things as I've been saying, okay? All right. Yeah, more pages. The Moon. There's a lot more to come through, and Spirit's not really showing me clearly exactly what this is. In your workplace, where you have to defend the rights of another, I really do feel. And stand your own ground. This is also a lesson in not running away from a problem, okay? Because you're going to find yourself exactly where you need to do, exactly where you need to be and what you need to do if you face some sort of fear and stand your ground either for yourself or for another, okay? And then you can move forward. So there's something you need to do. There's a really strong Virgo energy here as well in your reading. There's Pisces here. Go back and watch the collective at the beginning because there's something in that as well for you. Okay. Oh, excuse me, I talk way too much. Okay. Amy, Ammy. Hi, Cherry Blossom. I won't get to you today probably if you are wanting a free reading, but if you want to jump the queue, my PayPal's in the description. It's just $5 to jump the queue. Okay, so let Danny know. Thanks, Danny. Sorry, Amen, you missed your turn. Amy, are you there? Or the magicians? Magician, are you there? Amy, post a question. I don't have super chat. I disabled it. I don't need to have super chat. I prefer not to. And I prefer not to like go into why, because then YouTube might just like crack it on me. But like, I don't have super chat. I do have it. It's actually called super thanks, but I disabled it. Okay, Amy, post a question. If you missed your turn, you may have to come on tomorrow to get your reading, okay? Because when I call names, I just can't, like, you definitely missed your turn, Amen. We'll see how we go. I'm trying to keep track of so many names and I'm trying to do my best with my list, okay? Okay. Okay. Amy, let's have a look. All right. think like I've had readings with you before about you and your partner, and I've said all is well, and the same stuff's coming out as I've said before. Okay, so yeah, but there may be something coming in extra here, so we'll see what's here. Number 12, 3, 18, 9. We've got the number 30 and 3. Okay, this is very twin flame energy, like very twin flame energy. I think all is well between you and him, but I think there's something in the middle of you and him, which we'll look at in a second, because it's like life lessons again. It's like something is coming up again that's putting a rift between you guys, whether this is like that you're fighting because of it, or there is some sort of family dynamic because you want to be together and something's difficult here, but we will clarify this, okay? This could be causing you a lot of anxiety, whatever stress is going on here. So I'm going to clarify this. So surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. So whatever difficult situation you're going through right now in regards to your partner, but it may not be with your partner, it may be surrounding your partner. Spirit is saying to listen to your body's intuition. If you don't want to be around family dynamics or situation because of what's going on, and if you feel physically drained, you need to remove yourself from that, okay? And be very cautious if you feel uncomfortable or like a red flag. So this is very intuitive energy, okay? Let's have a look why this is here. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. You could be being ghosted or left out. I don't feel it's your partner because I get very strong twin flame energy here with you and him, all right? Then you get the 5 of Pentacles with this difficult situation between both of you or involving both of you. And you're just trying to preserve yourself, preserve your energy. You're trying to protect yourself in some sort of way and stick to your guns on something or a situation. Now, it can be with your partner, but like I said, I don't feel that because I feel that the dynamic between you and him is okay. I've got all is well here with you and your partner, and true love can never be lost, which is the twin flame card in this deck, okay? Like you will always be together through many lifetimes and for eternity. So as far as you and your partner's concerned and what's coming up for you guys, that love will never be lost. It was never lost. It was always there anyway, okay? And also with that we have enter into the depths of intimacy where the seeds of your desires will be nourished. So you guys nourish each other, okay? And through intimacy and the exchange of energy, which we won't go into on YouTube, is a very strong part of your world with him, okay? So I think as far as your question is, like love reading for you and your boyfriend Sunny, I think like you guys, and look, we have the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, are fine, but there is a Tower moment coming in a different situation that will affect both of you, all right? We also have do not allow the power of your light, and I do feel that when they say your light, it means you and Sunny together, because there is you and him together with this light, all right? Scare you into dimming yourself, and I feel like putting an S on that, so it's yourselves, or yourself is you and him as divine feminine and masculine together as one, okay? So there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of amazing connection between you and your partner. There's an understanding that is beyond time and space, okay? But that is something that you have to learn again. So, okay, so I'm getting more information now. So the life lesson you're learning again, you experienced in a past life, right? But you won't let them succeed in this life. Life lessons, again, it says, see at the bottom of the deck, the card, again. So this is what you've experienced as twin flames in your life in a previous existence, in another time, in another place, in another galaxy far, far away. You've actually experienced this before, okay? So this reading is completely tying together. Whatever energies, and it can be just be like the energies masked as parents or family members or siblings, these energies have been there in past lives and they've tried to do and they did succeed. So this time, and now you're completely aware, because we are all awakening, right, that you need to stand your ground and you need to understand that you're committed to each other and nothing can break that, okay? 10 of Cups. Nothing can, because he's your choice, always was, always will be for infinity. And soul energy, there you go. Judgment energy, which is rebirth. There is a need to think a lot more positively right now, Amy, about what you're going through, because this is going to open, this message will open a doorway to you to stand your ground, to say no, to step into your power, with the Hierophant being there, right? And to say no, it's time that in this time you are not going to break our resolve or to be apart. Okay, so this is a new way of thinking for you. This has got a lot to do with money. This has got a lot to do with legalities, possibly. But this is now karma being wiped clean. And any issues, any twin flame issues you had in past lives and existences being brought to the open, because now this is a new opportunity of the world to rewrite the rule book, to write a new book in regards to your twin flame journey. And this is a very deep reading, okay? It's time to put an end, right, to what people say, what people think. The swords are about thoughts and speech. So it's the dawning of a new day in your story, in your twin flame story, okay? And it's time to step into your independence and freedom now, and to have the courage, I'm seeing the Strength card, to do that and to put that to rest, that burden, and have a new story, yeah, with your twin flame. So this is, yes, it's very spiritual. I've got strong Sagittarius, Leo energy here. And the wheel is here. So understanding that karma has played its course, whatever ancestral karma you may have carried for generations or even centuries, right, in your journey together, and it's now cleared, right? So you just need to walk away from these energies that are trying to stop you from being happy and put yourself first, okay? Yeah. Okay, so you can play this back with your partner and listen to it. It would be a really beautiful thing to listen to together, okay? Yeah. There's a lot of putting yourself first here and getting the clarity and having the understanding. The bottom of the deck, we do have what you thought was hidden was hiding in plain sight. So you have your partner all the time with you in plain sight, right? And he was never hidden, or the answers have not been hidden. Like, it's inside of you to have the courage to do what you need to do, okay? And of course, make your own decisions, all right? Like I always say. Okay. Right. I'm going to have a quick break, guys. Just a quick, like, 5-minute break so I can, like, regroup after that reading. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if the magician is there. Thanks, Danny. New love, a magician, and new love. Tired. Getting tired. Okay, magician, you're next. Divi, you are way down the list, Divi, okay? You need to be on here at 8:30 a.m. So, like, I will go on around 8:20. Actually, I will put it on my post. I'll make sure I go on exactly on time. Hi, Star Angel Tarot. Got a few tarot readers on here today. Magician's Heart, have a really good think about what you want to ask. Yeah, make sure that it's relative to what you're going through in your life right now on a spiritual level, all right? And I won't be too long. I'm just going to have a 5-minute break. Thank you. Thanks, Danny. Thanks, Danny. So I am here and back. There is like post your question, Magician's Heart Tarot. There is only probably time for another 2 readings, 2 maybe 3 at a pinch, and then I will be leaving the feed. You know, you guys, I'm normally only on probably 2 readings, as I'm only on for like 2 hours at a time. I know, like Human Innovation Tarot, he's just done a live that lasted 8 hours. I don't know how he did an 8-hour session, but I can't do that. So, career reading for you. So, are you currently in a job? And that's all I need to know. All right. If you want to donate now, anyone, you feel free to do so, and I will definitely do your reading for you, okay? And yours will probably be the last, okay, if you do. Let's have a look. I feel there's something uncovered. There's something that's covered or hidden within inside yourself, or the essence of yourself. Like you have the answers to what you're going to do next. You already know, because the cards are coming out down, face down. Okay, so there's something uncovered, something hidden, and you have the answer. So I'm seeing the Magician energy as well, okay? And the cards that have come out are very indicative to what I've just said. And this is going to be another deep reading, I feel. Okay. 2024 taught you a lot about yourself, about your relationships with others, how you relate to others, how you communicate with yourself in regards to other people. So there's a lot about other people and how you interact with others here. Okay. There's something here where you need a lot of healing still. Either healing, it could be in any area of your life. It could be health. It could be about your family dynamics. It could be about your relationships with others. But I do feel it's about how you communicate with yourself in relation to other people. Okay? And you are the magician. You are the magician. Now, I don't know subconsciously whether I picked up seeing the magician card, because your name is like the magician's tarot, okay? We're going to shuffle the deck soon. We'll see if the magician does come out. But there's something from your past. Now, it can be a past, the way you were not built up as a person and told you were good enough. And it's affecting the fact that you don't think you're deserving or good enough for getting a good career path or having a good job, okay? So I hope that makes sense. So there's something about needing to heal that, especially with people, and how they may have always put you down or put you second, or you haven't put yourself first because you believed it, right? Now, the next card is you have the ability to affect your own destiny. And it's come up with, and this happens a lot to me. So you've got green energy on either side. Your heart chakra is affecting, so your emotions is affecting your passion for what you really want to be, or who you really want to be, or what you want to do. And not just in regards to your career, but your life in general, okay? So you have the ability to affect your own destiny with changes, and it is the number 5, and then below it we have very similar coloured cards, right, with the fear of change. So for you to get a job, have a job, go on a different career path in the future, it is going to require change, changing the way you think, changing the way you relate to others, and heal how you have possibly been put down or put in the corner, okay? Someone put baby in the corner, okay? So I hope this makes sense to you. And it says the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always by your spiritual team, yeah? Whether you're afraid of changing your job, so that's actually come out written on the card, your health or relationships. I do feel it's your relationships with others, or the health of your relationships with others in relation to work, okay? I have faith that all is well. So there's a need to not be frightened of the changes that are coming up, and to embrace whatever you're passionate about and what you love to do. All right, and don't let your emotions or the emotions of others and how it's affected you not bring out the passion within inside of you that wants to be the very best version of yourself that you can be. Okay, so you have the power to make yourself better. So this is a lot about healing. This is ancestral karma as well. And unfortunately, we have to pick up ancestral karma when our ancestors have not completed the healing that they needed to do. It is passed through to us. So you have the power to change and the ability to affect your destiny in regards to your work, but it does require some healing on your part. And I'm going to do a video about healing, and it's going to be like more of a workshop video, although it will be free and it won't be out for a while, but it will talk about how you need to dissect each area of your life. Now, the reason you possibly don't have the job you want or the career that you want is because you're afraid of change, and you need to surrender to the success, the passion that you have inside of you. Yeah. Now, with that, you have the power to make yourself better. We have the number 33, stargazing. It takes a lot of courage to reach for the stars, to expand the self, but it is possible. So this is having the belief and faith in yourself, which will require healing on your part, to put past narratives of yourself to yourself and what others have had for you to the side, so that you can affect your own destiny by moving forward in the right direction to be the best version of yourself. Okay, listen to the voice within. I want you to look at the bottom of the deck. When it persists, there's something intuitively inside yourself that you know that you can do, and surrender fear at the bottom of this deck. Spirit's wanting me to look at the bottom of all the decks, because this is what we started the reading of. By something is hidden within you that is dying to burst out, to come out, this passionate, creative, possibly side of you. Okay, right, and the last one on the bottom of this deck is be wary of picking your harvest too early and risking losing the sweetness of it all. So this is talking about taking your time to get the right job, to choose the right career path for you. So there's a lot going on here. All right, Magician's Heart Tarot. There is a lot happening with this reading in regards to your career, and it all comes back to what we just talked about. So you can go back in this and you can watch it again and again until you sort of integrate it into the understanding in your essence of what that means. Okay, what it means exactly to you in regards to your work. It is in the stillness and presence of the journey that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be. It is in the stillness and presence of the journey that you will find yourself where you need to be. So this is also going with the flow and letting Spirit lead the way on this new path and on the path of healing. Okay, so let's just clarify with the cards. Clean music lover, get ready with your question, make it a good one. It's the last. It's the last for today. Okay, right, yeah. So on a general level, and I like to do this with these cards sometimes, this is about doing the research. researching within yourself. What are you passionate about? What do you love to do? Do you like working with animals? Do you like working with art or marketing or IT? Or what is it that you want to do? Like, what is it not that you want to do? What is it in the essence of you is you are passionate about, okay? And then you will find yourself where you want to be and have the strength to do this healing, because it's leading you to step into a sense of independence and freedom, where you'll be happy because you'll be passionate about what you're wanting to do, okay? And you have the power to do this. I'd love to see the Magician energy. We have the Two of Wands. So you are at a standstill right now. Do the healing work you need to do. I would start with, if I was you, looking at what you're passionate about. Like, what do you like? Books, so you could work in a library. Do you like, I don't know, coffee? Do you like creating things? Do you like people? So you could work in a shop where you're interacting with people on a daily basis, okay? So there is a stuck energy. But we do have, like, Mercury retrograde from the 25th of November through to the 6th of December. So don't be disheartened that you're not moving forward into this new cycle fast enough. You still have the time to do all this work, okay? And I will be, like, later on in my tarot career, because I do feel it is a career where I can provide help to others, be doing workshops on how to break free, and that's something a lot later I'll be doing. But there is, you know, possibly help and support in your community. You love interacting with people, so, you know, people that, yeah, there's a big change coming, whereas right now you're feeling stuck and unsure and possibly having a bit of a scarcity mindset. I feel there's a breakthrough coming here, all right? And things are going to start speeding up for you, where you will start getting a lot of ideas, and there's a lot more happiness coming in regards to understanding and knowing. It's almost like having an aha moment, and you'll be pushed forward, the Chariot, because you'll know which direction you want to go in, because you're going to have the clarity, Ace of Swords, by doing the work that you need to do first to get the clarity, okay? Right. Excuse me. Play music lover. Tell me your name. Send me your question. Let's do it. Okay. And then I'll be going offline. Everyone's left the feed, which is fine. I mean, Clean music lover, post your question. Thanks, Danny. I don't know why it says only one person on here when obviously there's more than one person on here. Let me just go all messages. Right, Clean music lover. My name is Sean. I'm going to call you Pashon. What are Cameron? Thank you, Magic Heart Tarot. My name is Pashon. What are Cameron, my co-worker's thoughts and feelings towards me? I think he is attractive. Okay. Let's do the same reading, like the reading in the same vein as I've been doing. You're the last person. What Spirit also wants you to know? There's something divine I want to say about you, whether it's like your eyes, something about your expression, the way you look. There's something that you give off, your energy, okay? This is just a bit of an extra message because you donated as well. So we're just going to go with this, okay? You have a purpose, yeah. If you think you don't have a purpose, especially a spiritual purpose, you actually do. See the colours of all these cards, pinks and blues and purples. There is a very strong spiritual team, all right, on the other side of this human existence, okay, in the spiritual world, that is really supporting you and helping you in regards to your life in general. And if you could do any meditations to connect with your spirit guides, to meet your spirit guides, and to ask them advice for all areas of your life, not just in like romance, love, you've got a crush on this person, yeah, you're going to have like a huge sparkle awakening. And we are in the age of Aquarius now, like completely, and we are going to be able to connect at a heartfelt level, not only with our guides, but our higher self and other people around us. Okay. There's something here about really needing to do the right thing. I don't know what that means to you, but that's coming through here. And I'm seeing Libran energy. So I don't know if you're a Libra or you've got Libra in your chart, but there's something here about justice and doing things by the book. And, you know, as long as you do the right thing by others. It's something about doing the right thing and doing the right thing by others. But there's a lot of spiritual essence within you, and that is actually going to move forward, okay, in the future. And you're going to be seeing a lot more synchronicities and signs and spiritual signs, feathers, numbers, your guides appearing in your dreams, and you're getting a lot of downloads and messages. So don't be afraid of this. These are all very spiritual cards that are here, okay? We will be talking about your question in a second. Let me just pull some more, because I just feel very like this is a very spiritual reading. This card has come out for many people today, which is significant because it is the number one. It is Magician energy. You have the power. There's something here about like you have the power. This is like you have the power to create what you want. And the more you move through into the new timeline, the next 20 years, you're going to see it's going to become more and more apparent to you, okay? And we have here in the unknown, you will find the essence. I've been talking about essence to you, of who you are and what magic awaits you. And I almost want to say like what magic gifts you have and what is your purpose here. There's something very magical and very, very spiritual about who you are, okay? Right. Yeah, this one just moved on the top of the deck and it slid to the side. It wanted me to show you. There's something here, you may be linked to Atlantis as well. This is the mermaid energy. Let the allure of the mythical siren seduce your curiosity. I feel this is like a message in regards to this person. Like you're curious about them. They could be curious about you. Magic awaits. So there's something possibly about you and this person having quite a strong spiritual link in this life. Okay, and possibly in past lives, and you feel drawn to this person and subconsciously possibly on a very spiritual level. What do you need to release at this time? Let me just have a look at this in regards to anything that is blocking you, okay? Yeah, surrender your belief in scarcity, that you can't have something. Or it could even be this person. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove any blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Magician energy. This is magician energy, right? Surrendering your belief in scarcity. Like you have the power to be and do anything you want and to be able to attract what you want. Okay, let's have a look specifically about this person and what they feel about you. Yeah, so they are a soulmate. It is time to act. I do feel like you shouldn't hang on to this feeling for too long without expressing it. Okay, yeah, you may feel like there's competition, or they may feel like there's competition for your attention, but this is also the card of scarcity. Any of the fives are that block in the middle of your journey from the 1 to the 10, right? So you have this block here, or they have a block in communication, and that needs to be broken. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is here, all right, and it was in the reverse, so we need to remove that block here. So there's definitely a block between you and this person, or even like the communication between you and them, or they feel that there's a block. Three of Swords. This person in reverse, or yourself, could have been going through, or had gone through, or have gone through in the past, and I feel it is past, a heartbreak that scarred them. We had that word scar on one of these cards. Did we? But I'm getting the word scar now. So something possibly scarred you or them in regards to a love relationship. Okay, so it may be this person is not quite ready to have a relationship, or this person's not quite ready to talk, or needs to do some healing, or you do. So it's not that they don't want to talk to you, it's possibly that, you know, if you were in a situation where you could have a conversation with them, there may be some fear attached to them, all right? Like they may have doubt about themselves, and they may not be ready to quite move forward. All right, and there's you. I feel that this is you, like this Emperor sitting on their throne. Whether you are a female or a male, I don't know if you're male or female, but there's this, like, they may feel that intimidated by you, okay, in some sort of way. Or you may be intimidated by them. Okay, what else is here? Sagittarius energy, Temperance. This is divine timing. I feel that you will have your person or be with the person you're supposed to be in divine timing, and there's a need here to wait, or someone's waiting, either you're waiting or they're waiting, and that's okay. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing like a lot of what they think about you. I'm more seeing like what's in their energy as to what they need in their life right now. Okay, what they're looking for or not looking for, like we've just talked about. And you really have been doing a lot of healing on yourself. I think you're getting to a point where you're getting really balanced in all areas of your life. And the reading is more so about you than about what this person thinks about you, which isn't really coming out. It's more showing their life and their personality and what they've possibly gone through. So, yeah. I'm asking for the Devil energy. Something that would show me, yeah, Justice. Like I said, the Libran energy in the beginning. So they could be a Libra sun. There's a lot of happiness coming your way. I'm not sure if it's about a relationship or like literally your career or something that's going on in your life. But there's definitely a lot of happiness, and there's a new beginning for you in some sort of way. It is possibly with love, because we do have the Lover's energy here, but it may not necessarily be with this person, okay? One more card. Yeah, there's a lot of happiness coming your way. I'm just not sure it's with this person. I feel that there may be another person coming into your life, and there possibly could be a Libra. Thank you guys. Thank you, Danny. Thank you for being on today. If anyone would like a private reading, I am available for private readings. If you want to contact me via email, that would be great. And I will see you next time. I'll put on my community page when I'll be on, which will probably be around 8:20 a.m. tomorrow, between 8:20 and 8:30 p.m. Sorry, a.m. tomorrow morning. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks, Danny. Thank you for your help. Bye bye.